Hi, welcome to Action Speak Network. I'm Manazai. We're sorry we couldn't do any podcast for some couple of days due to some personal reasons, but now we're back again, up and running. So today we're going to talk about some couple of things that happened yesterday and today. So yesterday, President Trump sat down for an interview with Thierry Morin of ABC News. And during this interview, they touched on several points. The first one was on if illegal immigrants should have due process in the United States or not. President Trump said this. Play the clip.
We follow the legal process. I can't have a trial, a major trial for every person that came in illegally.
Even bad guys get due process, right?
If people come into our country illegally, there's a different standard. These are illegal. They came in illegally.
But they get due process.
Well, they get a process where we have to get them out. Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Thierry Morin also asked President Trump about the situation with Abrego Garcia, who was deported to a prison in El Salvador. And this question led to a heated exchange. Please play the clip.
Even the man that you picked out, he said he wasn't a member of a gang. And then they looked, and on his knuckles, he had MS-13.
There's a dispute.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
He had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS-13.
That was photoshopped. So let me
That was photoshopped. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. I picked you, Terry, but you're not being very nice.
The two men also talk about the situation with Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense. And the journalist asked if President Trump had 100% confidence in his Secretary of Defense. His response was very interesting. Play the clip.
About Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. There's a lot of turmoil at the Pentagon right now. There's the signal chat with his wife on it where he's discussing that attack in Yemen. There's another signal chat discussing the attack on Yemen. There's a reporter accidentally involved. You said the other day that you had a talk with the secretary. Did you take him to the woodshed?
I had a talk with him, and whatever I said, I probably wouldn't be inclined to tell you. But we had a good talk. He's a talented guy. He's young, he's smart, highly educated, and I think he's going to be a very good hopefully a great defense secretary, but he'll be a very good defense secretary.
You have 100% confidence in Pete Hegseth?
I don't have 100% confidence in anything. Okay, anything. Do I have 100%? It's a stupid question. Look,
it's a pretty important position.
No. You don't have 100%. Only a liar would say I have 100% confidence. I don't have 100% confidence that we're going to finish this interview.
We will.
Yesterday, President Trump was in Michigan, where he stopped by to celebrate with the troops. And during this ceremony, he had some very nice and kind words towards the governor of the state of Michigan. Big Greg, he said this. Play the clip.
Today I've come in person to lay to rest any doubts about Selfridge's future and the vital role it'll play in our national defense. As Commander-in-Chief, I'm proud to announce that very soon we will replace the retiring A-10 Warthogs with 21 brand new F-15EX Eagle II fighter jets, the best in the world, fresh off the line.
Nothing says happy 100 days like new fighter jets. And there was one special guest in the room who was ready to party. And she was from the other party, Big Gretch.
I want to thank Governor Gretchen Whitmer for bringing it also to our attention very strongly. And, you know, I'm not supposed to do that. She's a Democrat. They say, don't do that. Don't have her here. I said, no, she's going to be here. She's done a very good job, frankly. So I want to thank you very much, Gretchen. Good job.
Well, I hadn't planned to speak, but on behalf of all the military men and women who serve our country and serve so honorably on behalf of the state of Michigan, I am really damn happy we're here to celebrate this recapitalization at Selfridge. Thank you. I'm so grateful that this announcement was made today, and I appreciate all the work. Thank you.
During this rally in Michigan yesterday, President Trump brought forward Stephen Miller, where he had some very nice words toward him, especially in respect to the job Stephen Miller has been doing on the media in Washington to defend the policies of the Trump administration. It was a very interesting moment. Please play the clip.
Also the great, and you see him on television, he's unbelievable. Hey, Stephen, come up here fast. The great Stephen Miller. Do we like Stephen? Where is Stephen? Come here, Stephen. I love this guy. I love this guy. There is nobody smarter or tougher than Stephen Miller. Stephen, say a couple.
Who's enjoying 100 golden days of America? President Trump has achieved the most secure border in American history. He's fighting violent crime. He's fighting the drug cartels. He's cutting your taxes. He's cutting wasteful spending. He's draining the swamp. He's standing up to the radical left. He's standing up to the communists, and he's making America stronger than it's ever been. President Trump will never stop fighting for you, your children, and your family, and President Trump will make sure that in this country, not illegal aliens, not criminals, not gangbangers, but American citizens come first, last, and always. Thank you. And thank you, President Trump, for being the greatest president in American history.
He's great. This guy, he is something special. And he's been with us right from day one. Right from day one, Stephen's been there, right? He's been great.
Yesterday, Senator Kennedy, the senator from the great state of Louisiana, went on Fox News where he was talking about the first 100 days of President Trump in office. During this exchange, Senator Kennedy talked about the policies of President Trump toward Europe. He said this, play the clip.
And the final point I would make that I haven't heard anybody talk about it today is Europe. President Trump has changed Europe. The Democrats were opposed. We both know, Sean, that President Trump, he exists loudly. And his loud existence has awakened the Europeans from their slumber with respect to their economic model and their national defense. The Europeans are 9 times richer than the Russians. Why should Americans have to pay for their national defense? And the president has demanded a change there. I don't mean to be unkind.
During this same interview, Senator Kennedy was asked by the journalist who he believes is currently the leader of the Democratic Party in Washington. And Senator Kennedy said he believes AOC, Alexandra Ocasio Cortez of the state of New York, the congresswoman, is the one leading Democratic Party right now. He said this, play the clip.
It's now the party of AOC and, you know, Grandpa Bernie and the squad and, Jasmine Crockett. Those seem to be the emerging leaders. Your thoughts on them?
Well, I think Congresswoman Ocasio Cortez is the leader of the Democratic Party today. Some might say Senator Schumer, but
Schumer's at a 17% approval rating today. 17. Democrats are in the 20s.
Yeah, I think it's Congresswoman Ocasio Cortez, and as I've said before, she's entitled to her opinions. You know, my personal opinion is that God gave her a billy goat brain and a mockingbird mouth. You know, I mean, look, I believe in the power of ideas, and my Democratic colleagues have no ideas. All they have is hatred for one man, even when he's right. And that's President Trump. And I don't think that's healthy for them. I don't think that's healthy for America.
Kevin Hassett, the director of the White House National Economic Council, was interviewed on CNN and asked about the phone call between President Trump and Amazon Jeff Bezos in respect to the fact that some news outlet reported that Amazon was planning to put the taxes resulting from the tariff policies implemented by President Trump. Kevin Hassett had this to say. Play the clip.
I want to talk to you about Jeff Bezos, of course, the president there discussing his phone call with Jeff Bezos. Pretty remarkable that a U.S. company that wants to be transparent with consumers about why they're paying the prices that they are would then be said to be political. Is this political interference in the free market?
No. First of all, I got to say that I'm really glad to have a president that if he notices something that needs to be fixed for American workers in the U.S. economy, that he can pick up the phone, they pick it up right away, and then he gets to the bottom of it. The bottom line is that if we charge a tariff on a foreign country, then if they have inelastic supply to us, then the supplier in that country is going to bear the tariff, not the U.S. consumer. And the idea that Amazon is going to say that the tariff is passing through to the consumer means that they don't understand economics. And so you covered it as a debacle. I did think it was a debacle for whoever's doing economics at Amazon because they were assuming something that's contrary to basic economics about who bears the tariff. And it was correct for Jeff Bezos to apologize for it and to correct the record.
There you have it. On the Action Speak Network, we give you the information as it is. Our own personal opinions, we keep them for ourselves. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. We are going to check them out. I'm going to check them out. Please hit subscribe. Let's get to 1,000. I'm out.